Back at it again, my friends. It's time for another Ultra Spoilers. Also, if I forgot to mention this before, if you don't want to be spoiled for this, go. Leave. Alright, I'm showing the video. 3, 2, 1. BOOM! Alright. I've never seen this before. I haven't watched it. So, real-time reaction. Go! That is fun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, very interesting. Let me watch that again. Okay, so there's a lot of blood here, so he fought something before. Let's do a frame-by-frame analysis. Oh god, it's not frame-by-frame. So they're still there, since the beginning. Oh, here they become active. So they begin fighting by crawling towards you. Their attack can be parried. They try to do a melee attack. Melee attack 1. Wait, is that 2? One, 2. Okay. And then they fire a homing shot. Because the projectiles have a different color depending on their behavior. An orange one goes straight ahead, and the blue ones, the teal ones here, they home in on you. This guy's still hungry down here. So they're acting like what are they called? God damn. I am losing my words today. They're acting like strays, where if they're trying to fire a projectile and you're too close, they have to back up. I was thinking at first that they have a system. Like, first they do this, and then they do that. And then they do that. But, it seems to be varied depending on the circumstances. So if they're far away, they shoot a projectile. Something happens when something causes them to jump up. I need to look more into that. And if you get too close, they do the crawly shoot thing. Also, yes, I know when Hakita said that thing that that mannequins don't do anything, they just stand there. I know that was sarcastic. But, you know, Hakita is Hakita. I gotta show it. 'Cause he's a little funny guy. I know he could be sarcastic. He straight up told us that there will be no grappling hook. But then the whiplash came out. Then again, he had a different idea of what a grappling hook is. And when the rocket launcher, when we didn't even know the name of the rocket launcher, and all we saw was its model, I think. Pretty much everybody agreed that it was a rocket launcher, but Hakita came in and said, that is, if it's even a rocket launcher. So Hakita is known to drop in and like intentionally misdirect us, or to say something that would shut a lot of people down, but really it's him shutting down an idea, and he just has a different idea, as in the whiplash. The whiplash is kind of like a grappling hook, but not the grappling hook that everybody expected, which is why he said no grappling hook. Anyway, yeah, I know he was being sarcastic. Exploded. So what causes them to jump up like that? Oh, the room gets darker when that happens too. That's a different skull door. It seems like everything in this level, maybe even the layer, is going to be entirely monochromatic. Besides really important stuff. Like the skulls. Because this is... That's a different design. So something causes them to jump up like that. I can't figure out why. Also, I just realized this is Akita's preferred revolver. Looks pretty snazzy. Ooh, failed the shot. It's got TF2. So they appear to be demons, and unlike the Maurice, they do seem to be vulnerable to explosions, which is not entirely surprising since the Cerberus isn't. Let's see if there's anything down here. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, so let me look at where that is. I'm pretty sure I know where it is, but I just need to see it myself. Also, I feel like I need to mention this entire area, this palace theme. These are the same textures from the developer museum. I might need to make a, this is like a lore theory snippet I have. Nothing concrete, nothing to devote an entire video to. But, I have received a message, and I agree with the message, that the developer museum is probably in heaven. Because of the way that, it looks in Gabrielle's area, and the way that the Dev Museum work looks. That's probably in heaven. And these are the same textures. I'm not saying that this is heaven. Maybe it's like a a mockery, you know. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, that's different. That's different. But it came up from the ground. No, that's different. This is a different room. Shit. A block! So it's another red one. The book. Damn, bro. You got the whole squad laughing. So he picks up the blue skull. The blue skull is just not across the hall. Yes, it is. No? You get the blue skull, you put it here, and then that opens. And I'm assuming the red skull is somewhere in there, and that's where you pick it up. No. That's where you set it down to open that door. Because the door's open and it's right in front of it. If you were to pick it up, it would be, like, in a... Look at it. Look at it! It would be, like, in a place like this. Not like a... I don't know. So he gets the red skull from somewhere. Most likely in there. And picks it up. He puts it down in blah 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 blah. Also, yes, I know Alpha, and I didn't know what else to say besides Bravo and Charlie. So you would take the skull, put it down there, and I wonder if you have to... Probably not. I don't know. Either this is a different level, or... Of course, I'm entirely ignorant on how this happens. I don't know the level. I don't know anything about that. But, so either, this is a different level, which I don't think it is. It looks like almost exactly the same. Except that's red and now blue. Instead of blue. So either you go in, you do something, and you have to go back out, and you pick that up. And you walk back here, and the blue pedestal is replaced with a red, because the blue pedestal came out of the ground. So either that's just a cool animation they did, which it might be, or that implies that it'll go down and can be replaced with something. Or perhaps you do some whiplash shenanigans and perhaps soft block yourself as part of the level. So at this point you should have the whiplash. You can't make it across. Well, I guess you can, but no, probably not. No, it's not. I was thinking that if you cross through, you need the red skull again, but you need the red skull to open the door. So you would use the whiplash to grab it through the door, and it would lock on you. But you can't do that because some people might not have the whiplash. You can choose to unequip it, and levels like this have to be at least passable with the bare minimum. So returning back to this downstairs area, I don't see anything of note down there. It's just walls and stuff. I don't know what's down there. There's blood here, implying that he fought something. And at least for this first introduction, when you get close enough, they start crawling on the ground. They do 2 attacks that can be parried. If you're far away enough, they shoot homing projectiles. Sometimes they jump up on the sky. See them jump. I see a lot of blood in your future. Jesus, that's a lot of blood. Never shed blood. Sorry. Jesus, that is a lot of blood. Yeah. As for what I think the mannequin is, it's a demon. That much is obvious to me. I don't know. I've heard theories that that the demons are representative of the torture in violence, or not violence. Yes, violence. Where they were taken apart and put back together. And the thing with violence in Dante's Inferno is, well, the first layer of violence in Inferno is the boiling blood, the phlegathon. So if you waged war, like if you were a murderer, or you convinced others to murder, like if you were a serial killer, or a tyrant, or a war maker, or if you were a part of the military-industrial complex, you would go to violence. Politicians, I think, are included in that too. You would just be submerged in boiling blood, and minotaurs would walk around the area. I think I already said this, but I'll say it again. Minotaurs walk around the area and shoot arrows at you to make sure you don't go higher than you're supposed to. The second layer is suicides. So if you killed yourself, or you attempted to kill yourself and you haven't sought redemption for it, you would your body would transform into a tree, because if you threw away the body that God gave you, then you don't even deserve to have that body in death. So you turn into a tree, and harpies would fly around and rip off branches of you, and that'd be like tearing off a finger. So you'd be bleeding from there, and you could like scream and stuff. And yeah, it's very painful. Do not recommend. The third layer is violence against God, art, and nature. So it's not really like violence. It's more like a disrespect of those places. So bestiality, that's disrespectful of nature. If you were gay, that's disrespect against God, because he made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Note that Chet advocates for gay rights. You know, things like that. So this seems to be, the mannequin seems to be indicative of the punishment of suicides, where they would be torn apart and then distorted because they're covered in blood. They're acting very unhuman-like, with crawling on the floor and jumping up into the ceiling. People were right, they did shoot projectiles. But that's more of like a 50-50 chance. I mean, they gotta do something. So it's like suicides, where you're heavily distorted, you don't look human, and judging from the blood going down everywhere, and just how they look, I mean, that has to be some form of punishment. I think that's about all I can get from here. Ordinary decorations. Cling to walls and ceilings. It implies the blood isn't theirs, but rather what is trapped in them. Oh, right, it's his birthday. The 6th, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure it's the 6th. Happy birthday, buddy. So other people are saying this is like the the demon version of filth, which it might be. I don't know. Well, that's all I got, I guess. I guess I could do my daily brush up on Akita message lore. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Fucking hell. So they crane their neck. No, they just lean backwards. Huh. Sorry, sneeze. I hold in my stasis, otherwise I would go everywhere. I don't know if I showed this, but yeah. We killed the original Swords Machine. Everyone else is copycats. What? I can't make a build because of some errors, so no Saturday. That was today. You fucking lying piece of shit. Yeah, tomorrow. Oh, so he made that like literally today. Well, of course he did, but today's screenshot Saturday was like a spur of the moment thing. There was an issue with the build, and then once he fixed it... Oh, interesting. You're gonna get so jump scared. That's just... Wait. Oh, fuck. Which one was it? Ah, shit. I can't play it. I'm recording on Audacity. That sounds like the frickin', the SCP, that, little bug that goes in your peripheral vision. And whenever you, like, blink or, like, move around really quickly, it, like, shows up for a split second. That's good. Anyway, well, I guess that's it. Mannequins, spooky. Demons, possibly. Most likely. Maybe distorted husks? Maybe, possibly. Not as likely as demons. Everything is blood. They crawl like cockroaches. They shoot projectiles. They can attach to walls, stuff. I guess that's it. Okay, goodbye! Also, I have a Patreon. Please donate.